Hey everyone, welcome to Sam's Sports Corner episode 67. Alright, hey guys, I know it's been a few weeks, a lot has happened in the sports world. It's been one of the biggest few weeks in the sports world in recent memory, and apparently I've been MIA. So I apologize for that on the front end. I'm going to cover a lot of football topics this week, and next week, probably early next week, I'm going to try and hit some of the other sports, hockey, basketball, probably football again. But we're going to jump right into it because the largest event in the world happened, the Super Bowl, and it sucked. The Super Bowl, the game itself sucked. The commercials sucked. The halftime sucked. The only thing that was decent about the Super Bowl, and it's not even great to some people, but to me it's very important. Julian Edelman won the Super Bowl MVP, and that makes the first Jewish man to ever win the Super Bowl MVP. So it's huge for us Hebes because it means we're not all unathletic. It gives the young Jewish childrens a little bit of hope that they won't always have sinus issues and not be able to be picked up on the basketball team. So great news for Jews everywhere. However, this is going to segue into our Idiot of the Week. We're doing it first segment. Our Idiot of the Week is you, America. It's me. It's you. It's your brother. It's your cousin. It's your high school roommate, college roommate. It's whomever in your life. Because we all said the Patriots were dead. All of us, all season. When the Dolphins beat them on the Miracle Blow, we said they were dead. When they were playing the Chargers, they were somehow the underdog. When they played the Chiefs, they were yet again the underdog. They opened up as the underdog against the fucking Rams. They opened up as the underdog as far as betting is concerned. And they just kept rolling like the Patriots does. They did what the Patriots does, just like they said they would before the Super Bowl. But it took till the Super Bowl for me to get to that point. So we're all idiots. We all counted the Patriots out week 1. We counted them out again week 8. We counted them out again at the beginning of the playoffs, round 2 of the playoffs, and we're all idiots. We have got to just remember that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick will do what they do, and they will win the Super Bowl. It's just as simple as that, and we all got to accept it. We're just pawns in their world. All right, next up, the new football league, the AAF, the American Alliance of Football, has launched, and it is lit, fam. It's awesome. There's a couple different rules that I don't like no kickoff, stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys watched, but they're full-on murdering quarterbacks in that league. There was a straight dive, left the feet from a defensive end, and smoked the head of a quarterback with his head, and there was no penalty called. I'm talking decapitation. Helmet flew off. The dude was pulled from the game. No penalty. It was great. It was violent. It was wonderful. I think the AAF is going to be a great league for players who couldn't get into college, players just out of college who aren't ready for the NFL, practice squad type guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What I would like to see is it become kind of a minor league situation. I saw one thing on the internet the other day that said the AAF winner should play the XFL winner when the XFL starts, and that winner should play the last place from the NFL, and if they beat the NFL team, they should take their spot in the NFL, which sounds wild, but I think that'd be the most entertaining thing in the history of sports. Last place team in the NFL plays the winner of the AAF XFL championship and for a spot in the NFL. I think it's marvelous. I think it's complicated, and I think it needs to happen. However, the AAF is a great league. Mike Singletary is the coach of my team, the Memphis Express. There's a few Ole Miss Rebels on that team. Gates, defensive end. DeMaurier Stringfeld played for the last game, didn't play a single snap and left the team. Don't know what that's about. But however, the AAF is going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to go to some games. Switching into college, Bama, of course, had the number 1 recruiting class because the rich always get richer. Ole Miss, for my Ole Miss folks, we got a pretty decent class at number 22, which sounds great to the rest of the world, right? Top 22 in the nation, except it's bottom 5 in the SEC, so we'll have fun with that. And I want to give a quick shout-out to the asshole of the week. This one's going to hit close to home. Might get a little emotional. The NCAA finished their penalizations of Ole Miss for our recruiting violations with stripping us of 30 wins over the last 6 seasons, including the 2014 win over Bama. And they made us vacate those wins. And my first thought is, well, you can't vacate what's in my heart, right? You can't say that when I stormed that field and tore down that goalpost, that didn't happen. You can't say that that's not my heart. You can't say I wasn't there. You can't say I didn't walk that goalpost through the entirety of Oxford because we beat Alabama on an interception. Possibly one of the greatest games, one of the greatest plays in the history of Ole Miss. You can't say it didn't happen. However, so that's how I feel about it on the front end, is whatever, your little penalization doesn't matter because you can't take that away from me, which is why the idea of vacating wins is ridiculous. However, on the back end, in 20 years, when hopefully I have some children going to Ole Miss, that'll be erased from the record books. Hugh Freeze's record won't show that he beat Alabama 2 times in a row, the first time that it happened in 30 years. It won't show that Ole Miss had beaten Alabama in 2014 for the first time in 20 years. It won't show our wins against Mississippi State that they vacated. It won't show the game where Dak Prescott literally shit his pants from an Ole Miss defender smoking him like a joint. And that's what's offensive, is that they are literally erasing history. They are making this communist Russia. And that is why the NCAA is the most trash organization in the history of the world. Because they're saying, yeah, okay, we get it. Can't take that away from you, but we can take it away from the future. We can take it out of the history books and put an asterisk next to it like it didn't matter. Well, that's bullshit. The NCAA is trying to rewrite history solely for their own benefit. They have proven complete unfairness in every situation. Mizzou has a bowl ban for one tutor cheating, while North Carolina had the largest academic scandal in the history of college sports and had no punishment. They have proven to be a completely unjust organization and needs to be disbanded immediately. The only reason to vacate wins is solely to hurt to hurt fans. You know, you can suspend players that hurts players and the coaches and the school and everything. The only reason to vacate wins is solely to hurt the pride of the fans of that organization. And that's what makes the NCAA such muff, cabbage, and trash, is they want to hurt everybody involved in the situation, even though we had no control over the situation. So I say to you, NCAA, you must disband now or forever hold the shame of Sam Sports Corner, asshole of the week, perennially for the rest of your existence. And I know that doesn't mean much to some, but it means a lot to me. And I hope that sometime soon universities and athletes come together to try and fix the issue that is the NCAA, completely disband and reorganize. So I will hop off my soapbox for now. I really enjoyed this week, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again next week. See you later.